Hey G Squad, welcome back to episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we have this cool method here, and pretty much what this is a power bank that has a built-in cable. So that way if you guys want to use your own cable or use a built-in cable, you do have the option available. If you guys can see, for the one that we got right here from this brand, and the power that's on here is 20,000 mAh, and right here we do have an image of what the product looks like. So first I'm going to open up and show you guys what the inside looks like first. So once you guys do open up, first thing inside, they do provide guys a user manual to teach you guys how to set it up and how to use it. And right in that we do have the product. So if you guys do take it out, right here is what the product looks like. So right here we do have the number 20. I believe it's for 20 plus to show you guys how much power is on here with 20,000 mAh. Right here on top we do have the display screen. So I'm assuming once you guys press the button, it should turn on, which is right here inside. So if I do press it one time, it shows you guys the battery percentage. So right now it should be 70%. And then right here is what the front part of the product looks like. It has this very nice material on here that feels really nice. If you can see in here. Right here on the side we do have an option for you guys to use it as a wrist strap option. But pretty much what this is also a cable. Let me see right here on top. So I do pull it out. You do have the option to use a micro USB cable. Let me try to fix the lens. Let me see right there. It is a micro USB cable that's built in as well. And once you're done, you guys can pull it up like this to save space. And that way you can use this part right here as a little wrist strap option, which is really cool and very smart. The top part right here, we do have a USB option and also a USB-C option that you can use as output if you guys want to. Or you can also use as an input as well to recharge the product, which is really convenient. The back part right here, you can see we do have 3 cable. There's a USB-C cable, a USB cable, and also a lightning cable that you can use. So if you guys think about it, this product is actually really cool. They literally give you guys almost everything that's needed in terms of each different cable and also the slot for you guys to use as an input or output. And on top of all that, like I mentioned, the power on here is 20,000 mAh, which is more than enough for you guys to recharge your device at least almost 4 times, depending on what phone or what device you guys do have. And then right here on the side, they do provide you guys the specs and features about the product. And on this side right here, we do have the brand name. So that is everything that's on the product. If you can see, everything that's on here is actually very cool. But what I'm doing right now is to actually test it out and see when it actually works and how well it works. So then the first thing I want to do is to actually test it out and see how it works as an input and output, and also how much power it does provide when we do use it. So what I'm reading here on the side, it does say that the micro USB cable, it does work as an output. The USB-C output cable, it works as an output. The lightning output cable, it works as an output. And the USB output cable, you guys can use it as output. But when you guys do use a USB cable, it does work as input, and the USB-C cable works as an input or output. So it's pretty interesting how they don't provide you guys a cable for this option, even though it works as input. But you can definitely use it as an input right here to recharge the device. So let's give it a try. So right here I do have my USB-C cable. If you guys do plug it in, let me see how it does work. And let me just double check one more time to make sure there's no cables. Yep, I don't see any cables. So that's actually very interesting how they give you guys a power bank with all the different cables on here, but no cable for you guys to recharge the actual product itself. That's pretty interesting, unless they label something wrong on here. But so far everything here seems pretty right, unless they mean you guys can use this cable right here. Let me try to unplug it and use this cable to test it out to see if this is what they meant. For this part right here is probably the output and this is for the input. Let's see when actually that is true or not. So we do plug this part in. Let me unplug this and we'll plug it in right here. Once we do plug it in, it doesn't seem like it's working. Let me try to unplug and replug again. So it doesn't seem like it's working. So very odd how they did not provide you guys a cable to use, but you guys can definitely use that USB option to use as input if you guys do have the specific correct cable. But now let's try to use the other cable to see when it actually works. So the first test, I'm gonna use their micro USB cable right here. And we'll plug it into my battery charger right here. So once we do plug it in, so the micro USB definitely does work. Let's try to use the lightning cable to charge our iPhone. So we guys do plug it in. That also works. So it's currently charging 2 devices at the same time. Let's try to use the third one, which is USB-C, and we'll charge this right here. So once we got that plugged in, you can see that works as well. So it's currently charging 3 devices at the same time, and it does work. So now let's try to use a USB option with the 4th cable to charge our other power bank right here to see what actually works at the same time. It doesn't seem like it works because my power bank right here does not work as an input. It only works as an output. So unless you guys are using this cable to plug into an input, it will not work. If you guys can see right here. So you definitely do have the option to charge 4 or 5 or 6 different devices at the same time if you guys do want to. But right now we do have 3 different cables plugged in at the same time, and it does work. And once you got it done, you guys can put back your cable back to where it was, just like this. And same thing for this one. Just push back in. And it's all set. So very easy and very simple for you to use the product, and very cool how they do give you guys everything on here except for the cable for you guys to recharge the product. You guys need to have that yourself, whether it be like the USB or the USB-C option. And when you guys do feel the overall weight of the product, it definitely has a little bit of weight to it, which is totally understandable since it is 20,000 mAh. There's a lot of power and a lot of battery inside compared to like your 5,000 or 10,000 mAh power banks. But that is everything that's on the product. Now to go unboxing and test the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's worth it or not. So for this product, I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. If you guys will need one of these, especially if you guys are in the market looking for a high quality power bank that's not too big, not too bulky, and also has everything that's built in terms of different cable, whether it be like the lightning cable, the USB cable, USB-C cable, or micro USB cable, all in one, then I do have to say that it is pretty worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or having one of these, obviously don't buy one and save your money on something else actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it'll definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.